Welcome back to American Idol Extra. Sitting here with Brooke White, as we know, eliminated tonight. Brooke, we have an extra chair. All of a sudden, would you like to know who's going to sit in that extra chair?
I would love to know who's going to sit in the chair.
It is your friend and your roommate. Let's bring her out. It is Kristy Lee Cook.
Yay! I'm so glad you are here. I was like, please don't be right.
I know. I was.
You're gossiping over there, girls.
We are.
You're gossiping. Now, you two, how long were you roommates?
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
Since February. For Hollywood, we were too? Oh, yeah. For a long time.
Wow.
Long time.
Is
It all blurs, you guys. I'm sorry.
Is it awkward in the beginning? I mean, I know you got to be friends, but is there a time in the beginning where you're like, if she doesn't clean up those dishes, I'm going to put her out the window?
We're both clean.
Yeah.
And it's good.
We were the perfect roommates because it was like every night we would do the same thing. We're like on our computers and they were like, do you want to go to bed? Okay, yeah, let's go to bed.
We check our email.
We're the most boring people at night.
Totally.
I have trouble believing that the two cute blondes are like, let's just check our email and go to bed.
No, it's totally
Seriously.
true. It's totally true.
It's true.
Promise.
Do you guys watch the show? Like, after you perform, do you go home and watch the show and sort of critique yourself at all?
Well, we did at one point because when it wasn't taped live, but after a certain point, we can't because we're on it.
Yeah.
We're on the show, but usually we're very busy. We don't even have a chance to. And I think I've gotten to a point where it's like, I just want to give it some space before I go back and watch it. It's still kind of hard for me to watch myself. Yeah.
Is it? What about you? Did you ever check it?
I'd sit there and I'd pull up like the commercials and Brooke would come over and peek.
I like to watch the commercials. Those are fun.
Yeah, and I'd pull her up every now and then. She'd
I'd run away and put my ear.
Okay, well, I don't want to hear it. And then some of them she'd be like, well, maybe I do.
Do you want to know what people are saying about you online? I mean, obviously, not just the judges have an opinion, but...
No, I don't, because everybody's going to have their opinion about who you are. And if you want it to not affect you, but it does. And for good or bad, and I do try to take in some of the good stuff, but for good or bad, you don't want to get too high, too overly confident, or too low. And that can happen very easily if you start digging into, it can kind of taint who you are and your decision process.
Having a couple weeks away from it, anything that you particularly miss about being on the big stage and in the big competition? Anything that's...
I do. I will say that I have missed Brooke a lot because it was like we became really, really close, and now me and my horses are really close. Yeah. But they never talk to me. I'm like,
right?
Hello.
And you knew I would talk to you more than you wanted.
And Brooke's going to be part of your upcoming nuptials, a part of your wedding, yeah?
She better be.
I better be. Yes, I totally am.
I could see a whole wedding singer thing happening here, right? I mean, who better to have sing at your wedding?
Sure, I'll do that for Kristy.
Oh, I would love for her. Well, that would be kind of hard. She'd have to like sing while she's standing as one of the bridesmaids, That would be be like, and then hand the microphone down.
It would be kind of weird.
It would be. Well, you guys, I'm glad you've gotten to know each other. I'm glad that you're going to get to take this away from the experience. It has been a long journey for you from Philadelphia, from that red-eye flight to Philadelphia.
Totally.
All the way to here. Let's, we love doing this, right? Let's take a look back.
I would love to look back.
Let's take a look back at Brooke's journey through Idol.
I would love to look back. I actually, to be honest, never thought that I was the best fit for American Idol. But I thought, you never know until you try. You have appeared to my life. Feels like I'll never be the same.
I like you. I think you are sincere.
I think we are all singing unanimous.
Yes, welcome to Hollywood!
Yes. Thank you so much.
I like this kind of Carly Simon, actually Carole King thing you've got going for you.
Thank you. Let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom.
And this is kind of like a dream come true, I think, for you, right?
Yeah.
One of the best performances of the night.
All you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes, I will, yeah.
I think it's a perfect way to close the evening, and I think, once again, you're definitive. You're very definitive, and I love you.
I love you too. This has been an amazing journey. It's been awesome. I've really, really enjoyed it. You've got a friend.
Any regrets? Anything you'd want to do differently or change?
Any regrets? Not really. I think if I could have done anything, I would have gone back and tried to enjoy it more. Just on stage, maybe had a little bit more fun. But everything I set out to do was with everything I had. I always gave everything I had. Whether it turned out the best, you know, is up for debate. But I always, you know, just poured out my heart into everything that I did here.
You were
I
great.
can't really regret that. So.
You were fantastic. Thank you very much for sitting down and talking with us. Would you sign a few autographs for people in the audience? I know they would love that. Thank you so much. If you can't get enough Idol, you can always tune in Wednesdays before the show. Walk the red carpet with Kimberly, Rosanna, and Justin on TV Guide Network's Idol tonight. Coming up, Paula Abdul joins us right here on the Idol Extra stage. Kristy Lee Cook's going to come back, tell us what she's been up to since leaving the show, and we're going to find out why Brooke refused to talk to us earlier in the week. It's all coming up on American Idol Extra.